Today marks the launch of the year's first major wild boar eradication campaign, and tensions are already running high. In a region where these aggressive invaders have overrun farmland for months, local residents have joined forces with authorities to take the fight directly into the heart of the problem. These aren't just crop-raiding pests. They've attacked livestock, disrupted daily life, and even posed real danger to humans in sudden, violent encounters. As we step into these hot zones, we're not just hunting, we're defending homes, food supplies, and our way of life. As soon as we reached the rendezvous point nestled along the rocky ridges of the region, our eyes locked on the horizon, no time wasted. Through the scopes, a large herd of wild boars emerged in the distance, their hulking forms shifting through the undergrowth like a black tide. The first round of shots echoed across the valley, and even with the challenge of long-range targeting, our experience paid off. Each hunter adjusted for wind and distance, dropping several boars as chaos erupted among the herd. A few managed to escape under the forest canopy, but the damage was done. We had made our presence known. After regrouping and recalibrating our scopes, we pressed forward to a new position overlooking a narrow mountain trail. Just as the tension started to settle, a massive wild boar burst into view. But this was no ordinary encounter. The beast locked eyes with us and charged headlong in a fury. In that split second, instincts took over. I fired a burst directly at the charging giant, dropping it mere yards away. This close call was a sobering reminder that despite the thrill, wild boar hunting isn't just a sport, it's a high-stakes battle against an invasive species that causes over $2.5 billion in damage annually in the US alone. We pushed on, setting up ambushes along a thick brush line near the ridge. From above, we had a clean angle as another group of boars emerged into the open. The black sheen of their coats made them easy to identify against the dry landscape. We unleashed a precise hail of gunfire. One by one, the animals dropped, but they kept coming. As we crossed into the next range, we spotted a large herd scaling the opposite hillside. Time was running out. We locked in and fired, managing to take down several more. But as always, some managed to flee. In this terrain, visibility is a luxury, and unpredictability is the rule. From a high perch overlooking the valley, we saw yet another massive herd moving at high speed. Their numbers were staggering, over a dozen boars charging in formation. It was clear that direct chases wouldn't work anymore. We quickly split into smaller units and deployed ambushes from multiple flanks. The plan worked like a charm. Trapped between firing lines, most of the herd was neutralized. By the time we reached the valley floor, we understood the true scale of the crisis. These weren't just stray animals, this was a full-blown invasion. In some states like Texas, wild boar populations exceed 2.6 million, reproducing at a rate of nearly 6 piglets per sow per litter. They are an unstoppable force, unless met head-on. As dusk approached, we moved to the base of the hills where the terrain opened up, making for easier pursuit. But with open space came new challenges. Boars scattered in every direction at the first sound of a shot. We brought in vehicles to close the distance, managing to drop a few more before darkness fell. Despite their numbers, these animals are cunning. They've grown more cautious, more evasive. Every shot fired makes the next encounter harder. By nightfall, our bodies were aching and our minds dulled by exhaustion. We retreated to rest and regroup, because tomorrow, the battle continues. And in a place like this, the wild never truly sleeps.
Çok güzel. Kan atıyor. Oo.
Wild boars are no longer just a nuisance, they're an agricultural nightmare. In regions like ours, these invaders are tearing through farmland, destroying crops, and contaminating water sources. But the threat goes beyond property damage. Wild boars are known carriers of more than 30 diseases, including African swine fever and leptospirosis, posing serious risks to livestock and humans alike. With populations growing at an alarming rate, some sows birthing litters of up to 12 piglets twice a year, we knew we had to act. Today wasn't just a hunt, it was a mission to protect everything our community depends on. We set out at first light, weapons ready and determination burning. Snow blanketed the landscape, turning the forest into a vast white canvas of silence, broken only by the sharp barks of our trained dogs. Their noses led the way, catching the scent of a nearby boar. Suddenly, a dark figure burst through the frost-covered underbrush, thundering across the terrain like a shadow in motion. I didn't hesitate. One clean shot echoed across the valley, halting the beast just before it vanished into the tree lean. The cold air trembled with tension. We had drawn first blood, but the battle was far from over. To keep pace with the elusive herd, we launched a drone, soaring above the tree canopy for a bird's-eye view. It was a game changer. Our team spotted fresh tracks and signaled the dog units below. The chase led us to a clearing, where another massive boar made a break for it. Gunshots rang out, but this one was tougher. It kept running, bleeding, refusing to fall. We knew if we didn't take it down now, it would regroup and return with others. Our team quickly adapted, splitting up and circling in from every direction, sealing off escape routes like a tightening net. High on the ridge, the terrain grew more hostile. Thorns and broken branches slowed us down, but nothing stopped our pursuit. From behind a bare tree, a silhouette shifted. It was the boar. Before we could react, it charged straight toward us. But our lead dog cut it off mid-run, forcing the beast into the open. I raised my rifle, held my breath, and fired. The impact was immediate. All around us, rifles cracked and dogs lunged. Victory smelled of gunpowder and cold earth. Yet we couldn't rest. Time was running out, and darkness was falling fast. Just before dusk, we spotted movement below, a herd unaware of our presence. We aligned our shots carefully, using years of experience to anticipate their reaction. A single crack shattered the stillness. The herd exploded into motion, but it was too late. Our coordinated firestorm cut through the chaos, leaving nearly a dozen down. Only 2 escaped into the shadows. As we regrouped, our dogs suddenly turned, growling furiously at a nearby thicket. Something big was hiding. We raised our rifles. No words were spoken. A moment later, instinct took over. A final shot ended the hunt, but not the war. They would return, and so would we.